Hi, I'm Peter Jones. I'm a business growth consultant. And today I want to talk about product, because people have very different products. And I'm going to go through a few examples. Let's say, for example, that you are in an end-of-life service situation. That's a pretty good situation to be in. It's a bit like housing. Everybody kind of knows what the service is and what it's about, and they know why it's needed. Often it's a question of timing. When are people likely to need this service? And I suppose another nice thing is that when you're talking to people from that perspective, you can, maybe it's not necessarily their time to be thinking about what happens in an end-of-life scenario, but they may know relatives who are. So that's an interesting product or service that is very tangible, very easy to understand. And at some point, we all know we're all going to have to think about it. Second sort of example, let's take somebody in insurance. Maybe they are with a bigger brand. So they're working under that bigger brand. They don't have that. That's a very different product and service entirely, because the person themselves is operating under that overall umbrella. How do they, in their marketplaces, be distinctive about what they're doing to create an impression such that people say, yes, okay, I remember this guy, he's working in this way, and that's why I want to work with him. So these are all things that we have to do when we're creating product and service definitions digitally, online. Third example would be somebody who works in, let's say, divorce advice. Now, that's a very different kettle of fish. Again, it's a very personal service that's being offered, because divorces are pretty messy things. How do you promote the personal side of that particular service? Because it is a very personal service, and it's not straightforward. Human beings are not straightforward things. So these are three very different examples of products and services. And the question that we would want to answer, if we have a digital product description or service description, is, can people understand what we're offering at a glance? And those three product scenarios offer different challenges in that respect. So that's a question that I think I'd like to ask today, is, considering your product, what differences are there in the immediate cohort of people that you know, in your immediate network, your immediate community? What are the differences in your products and service that you need to be aware of, because you need to ask questions in your business, in your own business setting, about what sort of things you need to do and which direction you need to go in? That's the question for today.